Okay, let's look at the new map. Let's see what they've got. I've not even actually seen anything regarding it on Twitter or anything like that. This is my first look. Apparently this is the new Resurgence map. Okay, so it's Chinese themed. Oh, okay.
You must forge your path. Upon this island of war.
It looks kind of big. No, don't get me wrong, we've not been on it yet, but it looks kind of like big, like I don't know, I get the impression that it's bigger than like the Fortune's Keep map. I think when people think of Resurgence, they want like an Alcatraz sized map. This looks huge. This looks massive.
Resurgence returns.
This is I'm not trying to criticize or anything. I just looking at this now, this map looks huge. Huge. It looks bigger than like even the Fortune's Keep map a bit. Like, I understand they're making it smaller for closer quarters, but the whole point of what made Resurgence good was like the tiny ass Alcatraz map, you know? The instant close quarters. This still looks kind of big, and it's like, here's my view, and I'm open to being wrong with this. If they don't tighten up the movement and bring back what made Resurgence great on Alcatraz with the swift movement, if they still have this same clunky movement with a map of this size, it's still just gonna feel just like Al Mazrah, just a smaller section of Al Mazrah. Like, think about it. They could have done Resurgence on Al Mazrah and just made the circle of gas smaller in certain areas. They could have just done that on Al Mazrah, and pretty much you would have had the same experience. Just made the circle slightly as small as this size map. They could have been doing this from the jump. But what made Resurgence great, like I said, not to repeat myself, was the swift movement and the really small map. Everything was instant, just click, quick, 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 instant. And this just looks, it just looks really, really big. Like, that looks like, I know that's just a section. And again, this is not criticism. I'm not hating already. I'm not trying to just deliberately be against the game for the sake of being against the game. Season 2 is going to be make or break. It really is going to be make or break for this game. If they don't get it right this time, it's done. No one's going to wait for Season 3. You know, there's a good chance people are not going to bother to come back. And there'll be a lot of people who will pick up the game, and they're going to get that instant feeling of, oh, we're just playing the same thing that we played a couple of weeks ago. You know, people that have gone away for a bit, come back, they're going to be like, it's the same thing. It's just different points of interest. Because, I'm sorry, points of interest are simply, like, points of interest are simply not going to cut it anymore in this game. Yeah, just because there's a new location here and a new location there and a new location here, it's not gonna. People are not really interested in points of interest like that anymore. It's more to do with the actual feel of the gameplay. So all this won't matter unless the movement comes back. You know, the swift. They gotta get rid of the clunkiness to survive when it comes to this game. The number one thing people want is for the company to get rid of the clunkiness. I just struggled to say that then. All of this is fine, but if I can't maneuver the way people want slide cancelling back, they want bunny hopping back. They do, you know. I'm all for it going. Yeah, you don't want to put slide cancelling and bunny hopping. Get my words messed up. Bunny hopping in, fine, but at least make just the movement and everything as just the general movement. Give it a bit of lube. Give it a bit of oil. You know. You know what I mean? The corners need oiling. The cogs need oil. And right now, I just feel like it's just the map. First of all, is too big. Like Fortune's Keep was good, but Fortune's Keep was only good based on the fact that you could go back to Alcatraz, so you could go back and forth between the maps. If they just left Fortune's Keep there, I don't think people would still be happy with just that. The size of the map matters. You want small, close combat. That's what people like. And it still feels like this map is a big one. And I feel like it's a big one because they still know that the movement is based on spreading out gameplay. But we'll see. We'll see. People are going to play this based on another honeymoon period because it's new, and they're going to feel like, because they're getting something new, people are just going to automatically say it's good. If it's good, give it its credit. I've not got an issue with that. If it turns out good, great. But what's going to happen is if it's crap, we're going to have a bunch of people try and make out like it's good because it's the first week or whatever, and then you'll slowly start to see the cracks appear, and people will start saying, it's not good. No, people should, maybe not people, but me, if I play this, I'm going to instantly just know whether it's going to be good or not. Yeah, and it's all going to be based on if they still kept this clunky movement. I'm sorry to repeat myself for like a 50th time. If the clunky movement is still there, it's over for this company. It's over. People are not going to wait for season 3 for them to get it right a third time. Once they need to get it right, and we'll see. Anyway, like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. See you on the next one.